Hello, I'm Emery John Frazier, and this is my YouTube channel. And thank you for coming back once again. This is your second or third time. If this is your first time, welcome. My brother, Mr. Deargeneer Frazier, thought I should put a spell on you. And I agree with him. So, let's go ahead and do it. Whenever you use a spell, also known as an affirmation, you always use an affirmative. So you don't say, I hope or I want, you say thank you and get the feeling within that has already occurred. So I like to say thank you for this message connected with you on a very deep level, not only in your mind, but also in your heart. This information I'm sharing is not new. In my opinion, it is innately within you. And always has been, and all we're doing is allowing ourselves to remember what has been true and what will continue to be true. And let it be so. Today, we get to talk about beliefs, the power within the beliefs, and they are very powerful. So, let's see, where do we start here? I want you to imagine your belief as a fence around you, and you cannot perceive what is beyond that fence. And some people have a fence that's 2 acres. Some people have a fence that's 1,000 acres. So let's talk about the differences between the fence that has 1 acre and 1,000 acres. I want you to look around you. First, I want you to think about this. To see what you believe, you must look at what you see. Let it marinate for a little bit. To see what you believe, look at what you see. That one's going to take a little time, so just as the day goes on, say that to yourself. What do I see? What do I believe? That's why I see what I see. It's because what I believe. There is nothing that you can see, experience, touch, feel, have that your beliefs did not create for you. Let's go back to in our youth when we were children. Imagine you were raised, this might be true, might not be true, just imagine it. That you were raised in a household where the parents believed in the abundance of lack. Yes, I said abundance of lack. That one takes a little while to get used to. But it just comes from the belief that the universe is abundant. The universe never doesn't have enough. And so what you're choosing to experience is the lack version of abundance. So let's say that's what the adults in that household, that's what their belief system was. That's what their fence was. And they said certain things like, we don't have enough money for that. What do you think? Money grows on trees? Have you heard that one before? I bet a lot of people have. I did when I was a child. So as the child grows, that is the nutrients they're being fed, that belief system. And so they take that on most of the time. And pretty soon, that is their belief system. It's not something you can change, per se. Like, you don't even know that it's an option. Well, what I want you to think about after you imagine that is these things that I've now become aware of, these things I see, do I prefer them anymore? So let's say a relationship, a job, education, whatever it may be. There's lots of different things. But I do want you to focus on the big things. That one-off thing that happened that you got cut off right in the car this morning, whatever, that's not what we're focused on right now. what I want us to understand is that our beliefs can be our tools. Or should I say, they're always our tools. We can now become aware and remember that they are tools. To change what you experience, you have to change your belief. So these are the questions I want you to ask yourself. Can I get to where I want to go with this belief? Let's say you live in America and you want to get to Egypt to see the pyramids. And my belief system currently is a bicycle. Can a bike take me to Egypt to see the pyramids? We both know that's not possible. So then we would think to our bicycle, I'm thankful for our experience that we had thus far. It's taken me where I am today, and I couldn't be who I am without you. I appreciate that. But now it's time for me to change, transform, create this airplane, because I'm going to Egypt. I'm about to go see these beautiful pyramids. And I know that you cannot take me where I want to go. So I'm going to release you. I'm going to thank you for our time. Another question to ask yourself once you see these beliefs is this belief system helping me flow through my journey, or is it causing resistance through my journey? And one more question I want you to think about. Where is this fence rooted? Is this fence rooted in the ground of love? Or is it rooted in the fear or lack? Does it have the abundance of fear or the abundance of lack? Or is it abundantly of love? Because that's really all there is. It's one of those two things. Everything else is just built on top of those two. But those are the foundations. So once you get to that root, it becomes much easier. There's no more gray area. It's really simple. And that's what this series I'm doing is all about. Breaking everything down to its foundation and making it really simple. The truth is always simple. Illusions complicate things. So that's everything for this episode. So throughout your next day or two, see your beliefs, become aware of them, and then sit down with your beliefs and ask them those questions. And the next episode, once we've done those things, then we're going to look into figuring out how we change those beliefs. The ones we no longer prefer, the ones that will not take us to see the pyramids. How do we let go of those and change them into beliefs that we want, that we desire, that will help create those ideas that pop in our head versus tell us fears about those ideas. I want to thank you for tuning in. I am joyfully of service to all. And don't forget, smile. It's a beautiful day out there. Enjoy it. I love you. You're amazing. And I will see you again shortly.